Okay, so hi, my name is Dimitrios, and I'm going to be working with you today to conduct a contextual inquiry on how to use Spotify. So your inputs would be really used to evaluate how to improve Spotify and maybe create something, develop a new streaming platform. But before we begin, do we have your permission to record and take notes?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so also please be aware that this is a voluntary interview, that you have the right to quit any time, and that if you feel uncomfortable for any reason or don't want to answer something, you can just do that. So before going into more details about what we're going to be doing today, could you please, introduce yourself slightly?
I'm
Design.
Praneeth. I'm a computer science student at WPI.
Okay. Thank you. So let's go into more details about what we're doing today. So we are trying through this contextual inquiry to learn how people are going to use and see if there's any way that it can be improved. So we will ask you some general questions at the beginning of your usage of Spotify, and then we're going to go into more specific tasks using Spotify. So do you have, any questions before we start?
No.
Okay. So let's go to some general questions. So I guess how often do you use Spotify?
Every day.
Okay. And how do you feel about it? Do you think that it is easy to use?
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to use.
Do you feel like Spotify gives you the freedom to do what you want, so to perform any task you want? Do you feel like it gives you the complete freedom?
Yes.
Okay. And do you find it difficult to find something new song or new songs on Spotify?
Sometimes.
Okay. Do you prefer Spotify to other popular music streaming platforms like maybe iTunes or other that?
Yeah.
I guess what features do you think that stand out from other streaming platforms?
I think it's very simplistic. How everything is spaced out and how you can find anything with just like one search.
Okay, thank you. That was really good. So we're done with the general questions, so we'll move to the main part of the contextual inquiry, which you're gonna be doing some tasks, and you're gonna be pretty much guiding me through them, so you can talk out loud and tell me each step of the task. So it's okay for you to tell me that it's not a good time. It's you want to interrupt or you want to explain later. So I don't want to interrupt your task. Don't feel obliged to answer all the questions if you are feeling uncomfortable or you just don't want to answer it. And I guess before we begin, do you have any questions about the procedure?
No.
Okay. So we'll move on with the first task. So could you first show us how you play a song on Spotify?
Find some song and then I select it and hit the play button.
Okay. Do you feel like that is a fast way of dealing with that task? Do you feel like it could be, improved in some ways? I guess maybe if you had like a more a faster way to go to your the song that you want to listen to, or that would you feel like it's needed or it's sufficient and how it is currently?
I think it's pretty efficient.
Okay, sure. Next, we'll move on to the second task. So, could you show us how you find a specific song on Spotify, and when you do that, could you save it as well?
Okay, so I'm looking for
Eye of Tiger.
So I search it in the search bar.
Yep.
Then I click the name of it, and I hit the plus button to save it.
Okay. Do you think that there's a way to improve this task? Maybe about the search, do you feel like it could be faster? Maybe about the saving, do you feel like it needs improvement in the sense, or do you feel, satisfied with the efficiency?
Sometimes when I'm in the search results,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of annoying that I have to click the small button to add it.
Yep.
Maybe there's an easier way, like if
Okay.
there's a button to save it from here or add it to my playlist.
That sounds good. So, let's move on to the third task. So, first, do you have any current playlists that on Spotify?
Yes.
Could you quickly go to navigate to them and show us?
Here's one of them.
Okay. And the another thing in this task is how do you create a playlist and put songs into it?
So there's a new playlist button at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I'll just name a new playlist.
Yep.
And then we'll just use Eye of the Tiger again. Usually, I just find the playlist on the side and I drag it into it.
Okay. That seems quite fast and efficient. But do you feel like maybe from other streaming platforms that there's I guess, an improvement to be made?
Yeah, I think there could be a button here to maybe directly add it to
Instead of
playlist
doing
or
the
like-
dragging.
if you're making a new playlist, there should be maybe like a mode like where if you click on a song, it adds it directly to the playlist.
Okay, yeah. That sounds good. Just to quickly, I guess, add
Yeah.
too many songs altogether.
Kind of like when you're adding a new song.
Okay, yeah.
Like from here.
Okay, so let's go, I guess, to the last task and try to find, I guess, a new song or an artist. How do you do that?
A new song, I usually go to browse, just click on a random genre,
Genre that you like?
maybe
Yep.
a workout. If I'm trying to do a workout, then I go to beast mode. Just add,
You
We'll
just
just
have to,
select the
yeah,
song,
you just have to
maybe
listen.
hit play.
Yep. Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
good. I guess. Do you think that this, when you want something new, do you feel like this, I guess, system is sufficient enough?
I think maybe while I'm listening, it can have some recommendations.
Okay. Yep.
I know if sometimes they have it goes directly to a radio of the playlist
Mm-hmm.
sometimes after the playlist is done. So maybe something like that, but it recommends you a song.
Okay. Okay, so that's it for the tasks. This is the end of the contextual inquiry. Thank you for completing the task. You have been really helpful to us today, and the data we gathered today will certainly help us improve some aspects of Spotify, but our new, I guess, music streaming platform. Before we wrap up, do you have, I guess, any questions, comments, or concerns?
No.
Okay, so thank you so much for your help. Again, if we conduct a similar CI, we would love to have you with us to do it again. We'll be posting the conclusion and the results from our CI at WPI's website, and then if you would like to check them out when they're available. Okay, then enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.